Hello and welcome, and if you have found this video, you've either found it because you're very cross at the title and triggered, or you want to know more about it. My name is Riley, and I used to have a channel called Order of Magnitude, the Paranormal and Personal. I myself do ITC, and certainly understand how ITC works, and I'll prove this at the very end of this video, just to show you why I'm probably qualified to say this. Anyway, I have done many debunking huff videos in the past and shown you what the scam is and what it's all about, and anyone associated with huff. Unfortunately, my channel has been flagged by such people, and I'm in the middle of trying to get it back. Hopefully I'll get it back, because a lot of videos have disappeared. And obviously those videos show what he is doing and why he is a scammer, and why he is a complete fraud and fake, and he's actually turning the ITC community into a meme, I kid you not. Now, I know a lot of you watching this will be very triggered and very angry by me saying this, that he's a very loving man and all this sort of stuff. It's a complete facade. Now, I'm not going to go into the fakery of how he fakes and whatnot. I mean, all you got to do is look at the sessions and see basically what he's doing is jump cut and editing left, right, centre. But mainly he has control of the sound banks, and he can put whatever sound banks he wants. And the DR60, that recorder, sometimes the EVPs are pre-done, other times they're so garbled, well, yeah, you can put any subtitle you want to that mess. It really is a mess of a recorder. It has no place in the ITC field for any, you know, sort of proper qualification and validation. It's terrible, really terrible recorder. It's not to say that EVPs cannot come on that thing. Of course they can. An EVP can come out on all sorts of things, but most of the time, these guys don't even check to see if they've got something on. They know there's an answer on there already. How do they know there's an answer already before? Do you know what I mean? Kind of odd. Anyway, I won't be focusing on that. What I'm focusing on is, as the title says, the Patreon scam. Now, on YouTube, it's one thing, because obviously he can put out many videos as he wants, and then there are people like me who break down his videos and show you what really is going on behind the scenes. But Patreon's a little bit different. That is an echo chamber where he can take full advantage of the gullible and those that are just completely open to suggestion. Jesus, it is something else on the Patreon, and I'm going to go through it with you right now. But first, what we're going to do is play his Patreon video, his intro to his Patreon, his pitch, if you like, to why you should join his Patreon. We're going to go through that step by step, and I'm going to show you a few things that are quite frightening on it. Oh, good.
Hey guys, this is Steve Huff from Huff Paranormal. Welcome to my Patreon page. I figured out a solution that will help you, help me, and even help the spirit.
Oh, Huff, I can't wait. What could it be that would help you, help me, help you, help the spirits, or something? I can't wait. Wow.
And even help the spirits. I talk to the dead, and I am the creator of the Wonder Box, the Portal, and Backwards Box, all tools for instrumental trans communication.
Oh, you're not the inventor anymore of the Portal, Backwards Box, Soul Speaker, or whatever. You're the creator. I see. Couldn't be watching my videos lately, could you by any chance, Huff?
Communication. Is there a Christina here? Now she's sitting right here. Oh my goodness. I feel you. I feel your energy. I see you. Can you speak to me?
Shit. Damn apps. Oops.
This is what we are talking about right here. Like I say, on YouTube, you know, it's one thing putting out your videos and then assholes like me come along and I show you what really is going on, okay? Because, and it annoys me because if you know, if I turn around and say I don't, you know, have as a fraud, you go, well, you don't believe in this sort of stuff, you know, you don't, no, I do ITC myself, okay, and I'm going to prove at the end of this if you're new to this or not. A lot of people know who I am and what's what anyway, but, yeah, right here is the bogeyman, right here, okay, because, like I said, YouTube's one thing, right, but Patreon is a different kettle of fish. It is literally an echo box, okay? Because the people that are joining Patreon already suck it in. They don't understand the jump cuts. They don't understand the edits. They don't understand any of that sort of thing. Seeing is believing as far as they're concerned. So right there, it's a lot more intense on the fakery and the fraud. Right there, because this is what we had. Oh my god, I can see Christine. Yeah, I got a Christine. Hi guys, this is Christine. I've never heard a spirit once talk like that, okay? And he says that he put sound samples for them to manipulate. Not that you can prove that that was them manipulating or just a sound sample in its entirety, but I'll tell you what is going on right there. And look very carefully. Let's play that clip just again, shall we?
Communication. Is there a Christina here? Now she's sitting right here. Oh my goodness. I feel you. I feel your energy. I see you. Can you speak to me?
Shit. The difference is, and sometimes on YouTube he does this anyway, but we're not seeing the tablet behind the decorated guitar amp. What he's doing there is literally pushing buttons for sound samples, you know? Needs Christine? Yeah, no worries. This sound sample is, hi guys, I'm Christine. He's pushing sound samples. You can always see it in his face of the hijinks that is going on. Like I say, on Patreon, he has a lot greater control of what he wants to put out there for his audience who have the highest amount of suggestion, because obviously people that subscribe to the Patreon, they really are seeing his believing, they are his disciples. And trust me, if you put any question on there that, you know, shows what he's about, he'll boot you and he'll take away your $5 as well. Bless him.
This is Chris. Where are you right now? When we die, can we see our loved ones who have already passed?
Those jump cuts, don't you? In the Patreon, it really doesn't matter if there's a jump cut or not. God love those fucking jump cuts.
If you become a patron here on this Patreon page, I'll keep it simple. You get access to monthly group session nights where you guys, all the patrons only, will be able to participate in a monthly session where I try to connect with your loved ones and get a message or a validation. Now, of course, none of this is ever guaranteed. We can't, demand spirits come through. But we have had success in the past when I used to do these on YouTube. Many validations over the years doing these kind of sessions. You don't have to be at my house. You don't have to be live on a computer. In fact, it's super easy for you to participate when you become a patron. Basically, every month I'll put up a video with instructions on how to meditate and what to do the day that I do my session. Once you do that 15-minute meditation, it's basically done on your end, and I go to work that night trying to connect, and I will focus as hard as I've ever focused to do this. Within 24 to 48 hours, the session will be posted to Patreon, and you guys will see it here first, and you can watch and listen for any possible validations. Now, in addition...
So it's not even live. It's not live. Okay, this is how it works, guys. You want to low down? You want to be a patron of Huff, and I'm just some crazy hater. This is how it works, okay? You go on a Patreon, and you're desperate to talk to your dead aunt or whatever. Dear Huff, can you get hold of my dead aunt? She died in her chair on October, whatever. She loved knitting, bloody, 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 blah. You're giving him all the information he needs, okay? He'll scan those, and he'll be like, I'll do this person today. He'll put the right sound samples into the video, whatever he needs, and that is going to be the validation. It's not even live, it's a video, for fuck's sakes. He don't like doing live stuff, and only every so often does he do a live stuff, and if it is, it's really forced, and already set up in the first fucking place for his live stuff, all he does is play Easy Street. Yeah, let's just put SCD2 app on and let the sound samples play and play along. That's not spirit contact. I'm going to show you what real spirit contact is in a minute, okay, for proof of why I've got the qualifications to talk about this shit, Wow. Absolutely wow. Don't be sucking into it. Well, you do what you want. Your fucking money. I don't care. But I'm just showing you what really is going on. Your dead aunt isn't going over to Huff Paranormal to get a message across, okay? And he is no medium. He is playing you for an absolute sucker. And it's so, so simple how he's doing it. I'm just warning you.
Any possible validations. Now, in addition to that, you guys will also get bonus video clips. Some videos you'll see 4 to 5 days before YouTube sees them, or people of YouTube.
Yeah, you scam
There'll also
people,
be exclusive clips that will only be posted here. For example, when I'm testing a new box, I'm building one right now that's different.
You mean
it's
the
not a
wanker
Wonder
box?
It's something different.
Lie, isn't it, Huff? Because you already put up a new Portal, going back to the basics of the Portal name. You know what? I want you to take, if you're a Huff fan, I want you to think he's come a long way in terms of like, you know, wow, he's inventing all these new boxes. No, it's same old, same old, same old. Take one of his videos just a year or two ago. Exactly the same. Hasn't moved on, hasn't changed. All he does is when he put out a new box, he turns the reverb down a little bit. It's like, oh, that is so clear. And slowly, the reverb goes back up again. Then he makes a new box, new iteration when the sales start stagnating. He hasn't like improved or changed on anything, you know. He really hasn't. It's exactly the same from since doing this, okay. And it won't change. It'll be exactly the same unless he stumbles on something to actually further this. But he's not interested in furthering this. He's interested in making a profit, and that's as simple as that. And it's not even making a profit in terms of like the genuine sense. It's the profit of fucking just selling to noobs and perpetuating an agenda and a message. Ah, dear. Look, you're all just going to call me a hater, jealous, whatever. That's fine. I'll put the information out there. You do what you want, okay? But I understand what ITC is, the fundamentals of it. He understands what the fundamentals of ITC is. In fact, he put out a video, like, not long ago, going from his contact from, you know, when he started up to today. And the first sort of 10 minutes of that video, 5 minutes of that video was genuine. Yeah, that's what he captured. He was good, and he started off being good and doing it fucking correctly and rightly. No silly jump cuts and all the rest of it. Did it all legit. And then, well, you know, as a narrative wanted to spring, he just did what he wanted. You can tell from the start what was the legit stuff to be absolute fake shit, you know? Terrible. Suckers.
You'll see behind the scenes footage when we're out on location.
Bullshit.
Behind the scenes
Scamming.
tests. So you guys will get the monthly group nights, and if you ask a question of me here on
Monthly scam
Patreon,
night.
I will answer it as quickly as I can, which I can't always do on YouTube and Facebook due to the sheer volume
Yeah, you
of
censor
these
your
questions.
comments.
Obviously, a paying Patreon is far more important than a random person commenting on a YouTube video, obviously. But I'll tell you what, you ask him a question, a technical question, and, you know, that throws it in a bad light. You watch how quickly you're thrown out of Patreon, called a troll, and he will take your $5 without a refund. He really, really will. That is his area, okay? That little Patreon is complete cult walls, very, very high, any narrative, and it's the most gullible of the gullible that go there. Well, not really the gullible even, it's just they're so desperate to talk to their dead loved ones. He's taking full advantage of that. That's what's so wrong and disgusting about this. It's the taking advantage of it. You are freely going to give him that information, okay, about your dead loved one. And so when you watch that video back that he posts, oh my god, it said everything about what I know about my aunt. How could he know about that? How could he know? Sound samples, it's all rigged, it's all set up. It's so much easier to do that, so easy, than to do it properly and legitly and come away. Have you ever noticed a session that doesn't go anywhere with Huff Paranormal? You ever noticed that? Well, none of the sessions go anywhere anyway, if you think about it. But what I mean is, never a non-contact session. You ever noticed that? No, they always come through. Is that because he's just so in tune with the spirits? Because he's the chosen one? And you do know where the chosen thing come from, right? Yeah, I know. I'm pissed because on my channel I've got so much evidence proving that he's a fraud and a charlatan. It's all lost at the moment, but don't worry, I will be reinstated, I promise you. It's just a waiting game. And when it is, come through and have a look on my channel and see for yourself, okay? I ain't just some jealous prick, I promise you. I just don't want to see you get fucked over and you know, taken advantage of. He is not speaking to your dead aunt, I assure you.
Consider becoming a patron for less than a Starbucks every month. You can participate in these group nights, which may be
scam
incredible.
night.
I'm hoping for incredible things and
More money.
and to grow this Patreon page, so
Scam
you
more.
guys who are looking to connect can possibly connect,
connect and
with a
scam
loved
'em.
one. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Love to all. This is Steve, and I'll see you around.
Steve the Scammer.
Pitch video. But like I say, I'll just summarise basically what he's doing. The difference between the Patreon videos and the YouTube videos, he really plays dirty. He's literally pressing the sound samples or putting the sound samples he needs, like, to more of an effect. Funny how the best evidence is on Patreon, isn't it? Really, really weird. Tell you what, I'm going to show you somebody else who is a known scammer, but still, hundreds of thousands of people believe this guy. He's a faith healer. His name is Peter Popoff. Similar tricks. Check this guy out.
He said you smite that cancer with your fist.
At the time, Popoff was pulling in nearly $4 million a year healing people on his miracle crusades.
You got cancer of the stomach? Are you ready for God to burn that cancer out? Here it goes in the mighty. Devil, back off. Back off, devil! Woo. Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
You really believe you're healed?
Yes.
You think your cancers are gone now?
Yes, I believe that because God never lies and we stand in His word. Praise the Lord.
I tell you, from now on, you're going to have a song of victory in your heart. Amen.
To his followers, Popoff seemed to have divine powers.
Is it
Kinda
Gould?
sounds like
Alice
Huff.
Gould?
He knew their names,
Stand up, Alice.
as well as the afflictions they'd come to cure.
God is touching that thyroid condition right now. God is touching your nerves right now. God is touching your eyes. Just lift up your hands, get ready. Here it comes.
He also knew the personal details of their lives.
Hear good news from Charles before everything is over. I'll tell you, he's going to be completely delivered because of your prayers, because of your faith. Here it comes, complete healing in Jesus' mighty name right now, right now, right now. Amen. It's all right to praise the Lord.
I suspected that Popoff's revelations were other than divine. The radio scanner we brought to the hull picked up a decidedly worldly source.
Hello, Petey. Can you hear me? If you can't, you're in trouble.
Is it
Popoff was being prompted by his wife through a wireless earpiece.
John?
Dearly Johnson.
She'd gotten her information from prayer cards filled out by the faithful before the show began.
She wants to get rid of the walker.
You want to get rid of this walker, sister? Oh, glory. How long have you been walking on that walker?
About 3 years.
3 years.
She was at 1627 10th Street.
1627 10th Street? Is that right?
That's right.
She has arthritis all over.
Burning this arthritis right out of your body. Take a few steps just to make the devil mad. Hallelujah. That's it. Just move around a little bit. There she goes. Just walk with me. Oh, glory to God. She's not going to need that walker anymore. God's just putting new strength, new health, burning that arthritis out of her body. Canny, isn't it? Really, really similar, do you not think?
It
The
does.
traits of these people are very, very similar.
Yeah.
He's already
They
trying
are.
to build up this narrative, this cult, the chosen one thing, that he can lead people into heaven. You know, Spirit wants me to lead him into heaven. Huff, you don't have that power. You don't have that power at all. You're a human being. You're not even a fucking medium. You're fraud, is what you are. Utter fraud. You're taking people advantage. I don't care if your sub numbers go up. I don't care if your views go up. Doesn't bother me on that front. You know, I'm not some jealous person. I just want to show the world about what you are, because you make people like me who are real, and many others who are real, who actually do this properly and want a scientific interest in this. This stuff does exist. There's something that is answering back and has intelligence. That's the bottom line of all this. None of this other stuff. I'm all about absolutes here, and you're just turning it into a complete meme. So what makes me qualified to talk about this? Well, I'm going to show you something, okay? Now, I've got lots of sessions, okay? Unfortunately, like I said, my channel, thanks to Huff and people like that, they false flagged my channel and terminated it. So you have full permission to mirror this video, spread it everywhere you like, because I'm sure they'll try and flag this one too. Okay, get the word out there. But what I'm going to do is leave a couple of minutes of a session, probably quite well known if you've ever watched my channel before, about what real contact actually looks like. No apps, no jump cuts. All I did was take a camera, a full spec camera, because it's pitch black in my kitchen, and I pressed record, and that was it, and off we went. And you have a look, you have a listen to what's even being said, the context of what's being said, the back and forth interaction. It's not just random as fuck. Just you know, be objective about this, and then compare it to any of Huff's videos. Just compare that to Huff's videos. See the difference. There's a hint. If something looks like it's cinematic quality, do you really think it's that real? Do you? Do you? Think about that. Take care, people, and I'm sure you're going to be triggered and angry that you've seen this, but hey, I'm actually on your side. I don't want you to get duped. I don't care if you sub to my channel when it comes back on. It makes no fucking difference to me. But I don't like seeing people get duped on this kind of thing. Really heartfelt and upsetting, you know. Take care, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavours. Whether you carry on watching Huff or you don't, makes no fucking difference. I just put the information out there. Take care. Oh, I just missed it. As I turned this on, an orb just floated up. Right, there is something here. I've just turned on this ghost box a second ago, and the first thing it said was demon. I've got fucking goosebumps. Maybe we'll be in for a treat now, I don't know. Don't by all means, guys. Right, okay. Alright. Lights go off. It's pitch black in here now. I can barely see. Alright, you just said demon. That's the first thing you said when I turned it on. Demon. I wish I was recording. Can you say it again? Again, spirits. Oh, the other orb. Went into the spirit box, and you see that? Whoa. We've got spirits here. Demon? Yeah? Are you good or bad? I can see you. Wow. Go into the spirit box, do it. Talk to me. Or not. Demon. Balak, are you here? You got me? You don't, you ain't got shit, by the way. You're gonna try and frighten me, it's not gonna work. I said, if you're gonna try and frighten me, it doesn't work. You don't want to? What's your name? What's your name? I'll try FM in a minute. This is going to be like a two-part thing because we've got a little bit of activity, it seems. A few orbs. We're also going to be using this box too. Can you set up the dinosaur for me? Spirit. Spirit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Talk to me. What? And there it is. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? Demon? No. You say it again. What's your name? What is your name? Is your name Bob?